Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my presentation. Before we begin, let me introduce myself briefly. I am Muhammad Izul Abdi. You can call me Izul, the student of Islamic Education Department of UIN Maulana Malik Ibrahim Malang. As you can see on the screen, our topic today is the Islamic education in early childhood, cooperation between parents and school to build character in disruption era. I will begin by presenting about early childhood Islamic education. Then I will continue by explaining about these three main principles of trichotomy have a very decisive role in raising children, and etc. Finally, I will explain about parents and school collaboration in forming Islamic character through strengthening three pusat pendidikan. Okay, let's move on the next slide. First of all, I will explain about early childhood Islamic education. I will continue by explaining about these three main principles of trichotomy have a very decisive role in raising children. And I will explain child character building an era of disruption. To finish, I will explain about parents and school collaboration in forming Islamic character through strengthening three pusat pendidikan. Okay, my presentation will take for about 15 minutes. I will share my PowerPoint file at the end of the presentation, so you guys can learn it. After that, we can move to question and answer section. Okay, let's move on the next slide. In principle, early childhood education in the concept of Islamic education is an effort that aims to instill and foster Islamic values in children from an early age, so that in their development every child becomes a child of the nation. Today's development is certainly not an easy situation for anyone, be it parents, educational institution, or the government, in creating good character education and conducive to child development, both in early childhood and adolescence, and of course of all generations living in an era of disruption. As we can see today, there are many young children who lost the values of the decency and property. So much is eroded and forgotten. Even a lot of deviant and immoral behavior occurs. For example, many young children now smoke and consume alcoholic beverages. With child pods, they can freely explore prohibited sites. Some even yell at their parents and teacher. The behavior shown by these adolescents is certainly a form of neglect on all sides. Parents who are neglecting in instilling very basic values in children from an early age or a less supportive educational environment. For this reason, Islamic and religious education in early childhood requires a good understanding of Islamic values itself, and technically good cooperation is also needed to shape children's character between the presence of parents at home, the presence of teacher at school, and the school. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. In this part of my presentation, I would like to tell you about early childhood Islamic education. The existence of children when they are born is the full responsibility of parents. Al-Quran has said the children are born in a weak state of helplessness and do not know or have any knowledge whatsoever. About early childhood Islamic education, the existence of children when born is the full responsibility of parents. Al-Quran has said the children are born in a weak state of helplessness and do not know or have any knowledge whatsoever. In this case, but Allah provides the newborn baby with hearing, sight, and a conscience. Another opinion says is the brain. With it, humans can distinguish between what is beneficial and what is dangerous. Armed with hearing, sight, and conscience or intellect, children in their developmental stage will get influence and knowledge from their surrounding environment. If the child environment is good, then the child will become a better person or vice versa. Next, Al-Imam Al-Bukhari rahimahullah narrates, every child is born is natural. It was his parents who made him Jewish, Christian, or Magi. For example, animals born by animals. Do you see that their offspring have their ears cut off? In this hadith, children cannot choose what religion and how their parents play a role in determining this. What is meant by fitrah means the potential that Allah bestows directly on every newborn human child. Next, the Islamic values which are the main pillars consist of three main pillars, namely Aqidah, Sharia, and Akhlaq or morals. Aqidah here is belief in the oneness of Allah. Sharia or law is the path to something right. Moral are manners and behavior. Aqidah, Sharia, and morals. These three are the three main teaching of Islam. Let's move on to the next point. The three main principles of trichotomy have a very decisive role in raising children. The three main principles of trichotomy and the first is education and cultivation of center or belief. The second is Sharia education and investment or worship. And the third is moral development. First is education and cultivation of center or belief. Children at their golden age are children who are unique and have different characteristics according to their age stage. In the golden age, the child brain growth experience a very rapid or explosive development. In this time, the introduction and inculcation of values and knowledge about Aqidah be given to children, and a good understanding of Tawhid by itself will affect all aspects of Muslim life, both in social activities, culture, ideology, politics, education, and so forth. And the second, Sharia education and investment or worship. Three main things must be observed by parents and the world of Islamic education, namely the first, the introduction of ritual worship from an early age, both at home and at school. And the second, habitual practice such as prayer, fasting, and other. And the last, creating an environment that supports children education, both home and school environment. And the third is moral development. In language, moral comes from khalaqa, which means behavior, character, custom, and civilization. Moral here is manifestation of a personal soul image that is manifested in attitudes, words, and deeds. The early childhood education curriculum must pay attention to several points. First, it is child-centered, meaning that the child is the target of learning activities carried out by educators. Second, encouraging physical development, thinking power, creative power, socio-emotional, language, and communication as the basis for the formation of the whole human person. And the third, pay attention to different in children, both physical, spiritual, intellectual, and level of development. Okay, let's move on the next point. Child character building, an era of disruption. There are several things to build children character in the era of disruption. The first is introduction to character education, then education in the era disruption, and the last is valuable investment strategies in children in the act of disruption. The first, introduction to character education. Character education is a conscious and planned effort to shape a person's character or personality that is rooted in the values that exist in society. The values here are 3 points: religion, Pancasila, and culture for method of inculcating character values. There are several things. The first is the habituation method used in attitude development. The second is the exemplary method of this method, namely an educator who provided a good role model for his student. And the last, suggestion method and reward method. Then education in era of disruption, matters relating to all the effect of the disruptive era in the family environment need to be identified and prevented from any possibilities that could have happened. And last is valuable investment strategies in children in the act of disruption. Here are some points for a valuable investment strategy for children in the era disruption. First is a commitment, a good education from parents, and the second is always used by Rasulullah SAW. And the third, choose wisely the schools that the children will attend. And lastly, stop buying a canoe at all parents and others. Okay, let's move on the last point. Parent and school collaboration in forming Islamic character through strengthening 3 pusat pendidikan. Character is a mental or moral quality of or strength of each individual who is also a motivator and mobilizer. To maintain the inherent character, of course, we must start from the smallest environment in society, namely the family, then studied conceptually in the existing education system and always maintain this character in daily behavior amid society. And to maintain this, one of them starts from education, but from the lowest level of education, namely is PAUD to universities. In this era of disruption, internalization of character values become of necessity because character values will become the driving force and ultimately provide differentiation with other individuals. Good character education begins with exemplary noble character by giving uswah al-hasanah, then process with the development of reasoning and skill that support the future of children. And for this reason, the environment is very influential in the development of personality. And the environment is known by the term 3 pusat pendidikan. There are 3 education centers here. Education in the family. The family is the smallest and most multifunctional universal social institution, which is the function of supervision, social, education, religion, protection, and recreation. And the second, education in school. School is structured and tiered education pathways consisting of basic education, secondary education, and higher education. The school has the aim to guide, direct, and educate so that the institution requires the presence of certain age group in classroom led by teacher to learn the multiple curriculum. And the last, education in society. Humans are creatures that have the desire to unite with each other and the natural environment around them. That is what is called society. And School as a formal educational institution and the existence of the community is an independent environment. A school is a place for learning, while the community environment is means of applying what has been received in the family and school environment. Okay, let's go back to what we were discussing earlier. I'd like to sum up the main points. Early childhood Islamic education, the existence of the child at birth is the full responsibility of the parents. The Quran says the children are born weak, helpless, and ignorant. In this case, but Allah gives newborn babies with hearing, sight, and conscience. Another opinion say is the brain. With that, humans can different between right and wrong. In the three main principles of trichotomy, this is very important, play a decisive role in raising children, including education and cultivation of center or faith, Sharia education, and investment or worship, and moral development. And the character of children in the era of disruption is influenced by several things. And the last, cooperation patterns in the three center of Islamic education. School is a place learning, while the community environment means apply what has been received in the family and school environment. And thanks. Well, this brings me to the end of my presentation. I would like to run to track my main points again. Early childhood Islamic education, the existence of the child at birth is the full responsibility of the parents. The Quran says the children are born weak, helpless, and ignorant. In this case, but Allah gives newborn babies with hearing, sight, and conscience. Another opinion says is the brain. With that, humans can differentiate between right and wrong. In the three main principles of trichotomy, it has a very decisive role in raising children, including education and cultivation of centers or faith, Sharia education, and investment or worship, and moral development. Building the character of children in the age of disruption, there are several things. The first is introduction to character education. The second is education in the era of disruption, and the last is valuable investment strategies in children in the age of disruption. The pattern of cooperation in the three pusat pendidikan for Islamic education, a school is a place for learning, while the community environment is a means of playing what has been received in the family and school environment. Now, I'll be happy to answer any question you may have. Okay, thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.